If you ain't worried about cash, then fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing? I'm in the trap, where my homies bowling. We pop out the clubs, we bringing the tooling. These bitches be dubs. They acting too foolish. If you ain't worried about cash, then fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing? I'm in the trap.
What's poppin'? You talking to Knuckles Brimm. I'm here with Livin the Culture, Wild Money Visuals with Ace Supreme and Bully. You now tuning in.
Just look at us, we deserve an election. We walk in the spot, just beep all the bottles that's up in this section. No time for affection, just give it a dick, then back to collecting. What was you expecting?
Ain't shit, you know, just focus on this music, being a father to my daughter, trying to comply with parole as much as I can. I mean, this shit, I can't make as much moves as I want to being on parole. This shit trash, but I'm doing as much as I can out here right now. Music shit. Oh no, as soon as y'all asked me, I was already with it. You know my relationship with y'all, Wild Money Visuals at the end of the day. I'm gonna run with y'all till we out of here, like. Born and raised, Schenectady, New York. I ain't gonna say I'm from nowhere else, but I be in the town back and forth. Like I've done my little shit in Harlem and shit, going back from Harlem, but born and raised in Schenectady, New York. That's where I'm from. Definitely the stomping grounds. I was young, I don't know. I was like when I was like 4 or 5, I was bumping music heavy, and it was funny because one time I remember my mom, she ain't really never want me listening to rap music and shit like that. She was trying to shade me away from it. And I don't know, maybe just that no. Every time I'm told no in my life, I'm yes. So like, you're not gonna tell me no. So I just started. I remember my mom, I think it was her stephouse son that gave me a CD though. It was a 50 cent CD. It was Get Rich or Die Trying. I was like, I'm young, I'm only 22. So that was like my second tape I ever got my hands on. I'm like, oh, Fit that album changed my life at the end of the day. I can't front. That definitely, Get Rich or Die Trying, build me of who I am at the end of the day. And I'll shout out 50 for that. But that's really what got me into music, was that album right there to this day. Definitely, I would say at the end of the day, 50 was like my biggest influence on rap when I first started music, like 2000s and shit. But Lil Wayne, definitely Lil Wayne too. Lil Wayne was the man to me. You know, people not really fuck with Wayne nowadays, but his metaphor game and wordplay game, no one fuck with at the end of the day. That's how, yeah, 50 and Wayne was my two. That really made me want to fuck with the music shit heavy and keep going.
I'm getting guap, cheddar. She be in the thought letter. Cuffing the bitch, never. Girl up with her pressure. Fuck with the guys, you get put in a stretcher. I'm getting guap, cheddar. She be in the thought letter. Cuffing the bitch, never. Girl up with her pressure. Fuck with the guys, you get put in a stretcher. Barely got time for these hoes.
Like, if I break it down, I've been rapping probably, like, I first wrote my first track when I came home, like, 3 years ago. So I'll say 3 years I really been fucking with it. But, like, when I first started fucking with the music, like, I ain't know how people was going to think, or more or less how I was going to feel about it, because I just started. So I'm like, I'm going to make a track, I'm going to put it out there, and I'm going to see pretty much the reactions I get, or the type I feel I get. Because at the time, I don't know, maybe I was, like, more or less, like, scary of how people's going to, like, not scary, but like more or less scary of how people's gonna think, like, oh, they gonna clown me, or they not gonna jack me at the end of the day. But then I put this shit out there, and this shit did numbers, and I mean, I got mad love at the end of the day. So after that, I just ran with it, like, oh yeah, like, then I really took it serious. So I've been taking it serious for like 1.5 years, like really rapping, like in the studio all the time, music videos and all this shit. But like trying to rap, it's been like 3 years, not too long. I'm with the Schenectady High School. That guy was wild, can't front. Definitely fucked up and lost a lot of opportunities. Not blaming district in general was more or less me wilding out for respect, just trying to put on for nothing. I mean, I lost scholarships and shit. I was an athlete before this shit. Like, yeah, I was in the streets, but that was one thing that kept me away from like my pain with my life and just gave me something to focus on. At the end of the day was the athletic shit. At 10th grade, I was doing mad robberies and burglaries, and I got hit for one of them shit, so I got arrested in 10th grade. I ain't even end up graduating or none of that shit. Ended up doing a county year. Now I came home, I tried to go back to school, this shit ain't worked out, so I just started working and trapping and shit, focusing on music. I mean, keep it real, it's funny, but I mean, the sport that I could've went D1, like really could've went to the league was baseball, like, and then I feel like basketball and football I was nice at, like I'm a wide receiver, I play that, but I mean, like it's over with, like baseball was the kid where I could've dead went to the league, like I'm playing a little league World Series and shit like that, and I'm getting older, my mans, they clown me like, yo boy, you out here playing baseball and shit now. I guess more or less I let myself like get in like, oh nah, I don't even want to play this shit because of how other people thought, but at the end of the day I could've really ran it up now and think about it, but you know, I was busy thinking shit cool, skipping class, leaving school with females and shit like that, like thinking that was the wave, but definitely wasn't the wave. My child was, I don't know, you know, everyone got their story. Single mother, pops never around. My mom working extra hard just to pay the bills. So I'm with my grandma a lot. I'm at people's friends' house. So I mean, I was really doing what I wanted to do. It wasn't like no one was telling me. And at that time, you know, a young man, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna just, oh, you telling me I can't go out. So I mean, my mom wasn't around. I really had no guidance. My grandma, she older, so I'm just running the streets, doing getting into shit that I shouldn't have been getting into, and just, I don't know, being a little menace. Shit was stupid. My mom she was with this guy for like 10 years. I thought he was my pops my whole life at the end of the day, and I'm in like 2nd grade. The school called talking about your step pops calling. I'm confused and shit. I'm thinking this me and my pops. Then I'm realizing like, yo, I don't look nothing like this man. He a whole Italian man. You feel me? Slick back hair and shit. Mind you, my mom a redhead and shit. So I'm like, then I find out my dad is a whole Puerto Rican dude. I don't even know it. Like 8 baby moms. Like Carlos Hernandez. That's my pop's name. You a scumbag. If I ever catch you, I'ma spit on you. But yeah, more or less, like my life was just struggling, eviction notice after eviction notice, trying to help my mom pay the bills, trying to just take pressure off her back. So I mean, at the end of the day, I was adult being a kid trying to help my mom and shit. That's my best friend. So.
Then trapping is my plan B. They see how I'm moving on the low. They can't stand me. Middle fingers up while I'm sipping on my brandy. Hate on me. Why they always gotta hate on me? I've been waiting on the diss record patiently. Where's that? Oh, they might not want to try.
I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, out here, this shit is a really grimy, like nasty city. At the end of the day, like in all aspects, like loyalty, like anything you could think of. At the end of the day, this Schenectady ain't it. Like you could have your best friend will snake you in your back in an instant. Your own family members will choose people they just met over you. Like, so I mean, like, I really stick to myself. Like, I got my day ones, but I'm really like, I don't really show no love. I don't really have no feelings. Like, I'm really a painless person. Like blank to the shit. Like, some days I don't even know how to feel, because this, I don't know. I just know I need to get out of here. Like, shit is different. You can't really trust a lot of people. People gonna try to get next to you just for beneficial purposes. At the end of the day, they not gonna try to really show genuine love or try to build with you or nothing. Like, a person could just try to get next to you just because something you have, or just trying to get next to you because you're a bitch or materialistic shit. That's why it's like, the background of my city is terrible. And I'm not saying every city got their own little issues and shit, but this shit nasty out here. I'm gonna keep it a rap. Like, I mean, it just made me a strong person, strong-minded, That's why I mean I got this third eye. Like I see through the bullshit. You not gonna feed. You can't finesse a finesser at the end of the day. That's what I'm gonna leave it at. That's what my city made me. You can't finesse a finesser.
These niggas be ratting like they was Frank Lucas. I stay in the field, I ain't talking Cam Newton. They praying, I failing, I'm seeing them rooting. Moving these packs like a trap star. Glock have them running, track star. Why they be taking it that far? You ain't have to go in that car. Not about breath and it's end of discussion. Talk about hoes and I got me a dozen. Gave her some dick but it doesn't mean nothing. They only want me cause they see that I'm something. Had to get back on my bully. Now promoters wanna book me. I ain't a killer, don't push me. I'm only smoking on cookies.
It's just crazy. I can't front. That's a song that really, I mean, I could be up real late night sometimes and just going through shit in my head, because that's my biggest enemy and my biggest problem in my life with is either gonna make me succeed and be on top, or I'm never gonna go nowhere. Is because of my mindset. Like, I'm my biggest critic and I like to like downplay myself. So I mean, that song, really what made me make that song is, at the time, like, a lot of close people around me was fucked up. Like, my mom at the time was really fucked up. One of my right-hand mans, R.I.P. my son Jalen, my son Haile Hershempo's brother, passed away. And that shit took a toll on me. And at the same exact time, my manager was just shot 3 times and was told that he might never walk again.
But about an hour ago, a car which appeared to have its windows shot out was towed away from the parking lot next door. Now our cameras were rolling to see the Silver Pontiac Grand Am. Investigators say after the shooting, their preliminary investigation led them here. What we know about the shooting itself is one man was shot in the abdomen. Officers say
I ain't come to lose, I ain't come to play. Hold for the guap, put it all on my name. Said I'm all in, I'm all in. Yeah, I'm all in, yeah, I'm all in. I ain't come to lose, I ain't come to play. Hold for the guap, put it all on my name. Said I'm all in, I'm all in, I'm all in. Yeah, I'm all in.
Paralyzed, and my manager, my best friend, that's my right-hand man. I'm talking kids, family. Anything I'll do, I hold it down for him, whatever he needed. In all situations. So I mean, I had all that shit going on at the time, and I got parole on my back, and just at the end of the day, I just feel like I can't do what I want to do, and I'm just fucked up in my head. So I'm just sitting there. I'm up at like 4:30 one night, and I'm not the type to cry. And I remember I'm just sitting, looking out, I'm smoking an L, and I'm just looking outside the moonlight and shit. I'm just crying, thinking to myself like, yo, boy, how am I gonna do this shit? Like, my daughter getting on my man, like, people's dying around me that I fuck with, that I love heavy, and I'm just stuck here. So I remember just put a beat on, this Post Malone type beat too. I know I can't front, like, his beats just put me in a different bag. I would write the mad different beats, but I put the beat on. As soon as the beat started, I just felt it, like, I'm gonna do this song that's gonna touch not just me, it's gonna touch multiple people. Like, I feel like as soon as I get the right production, and when we sit down, we make that visual, like, that visual could really pop. Like, fuck the rapping, fuck the trap and getting bitches and shit. That song right there is on a different aspect, level of life, like, at the end of the day. So that song really, I don't know. That's probably one of my favorite songs that I made, even though it's not more or less my style, how I rap. But I write up. I'm an artist at the end of the day. I'm going to give you how I feel. I'm going to keep it real. So that's how I was feeling at the time. I'm actually glad I made that song. Yeah, shout out my son Guap Moolah. R.I.P. my son Jalen too. Work with my son Ace the Dawn. He more of an underground. He coming up. He from the city, so his name really isn't too much thrown around. He got to start getting his visuals out there. But talent-wise, he's definitely very talented. Cali 1036. He's an artist. He's actually from Albany too. He's been with my group, my management, Lavish Life Entertainment and shit for like a couple years now. He's another artist that really, all he needs is the right production and people around him. Honestly, I'm gonna say, as an artist, like, song-wise and like next level, he's more talented than me. I'm gonna even give him that. I'm not a hater at all. I'll say what's real, and my son is nice. Like, don't forget that name, Cali 1036. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That name is gonna mean something. But I've been around a lot, like Hollywood Shrimpo, like I said, that's my man. We ain't really got nothing out yet together, but that's something now I fuck with heavy. Like if I'm gonna work with someone out here, that's someone I'm gonna work with. Elder Bars, that's my brother. We got the same last name. He's an artist that's coming out. You're gonna see more of him working with me and shit like that. But I don't really fuck with rappers out here. Like I don't fuck with rappers in general. Like, I don't know, niggas be hoes, feminine, or they move funny. Like, I really move around my people. It's like my day ones. My day ones is the artist I say is local. Fuck everyone else. Like, if you not like, I don't know, if you not A Supreme, Shumpo, or these other artists, I don't even know who you is. Like, you nice. I'll give respect. Do I know other artists? But who I would work with, who I'm working with.
D-Mark got that heat.
Better move quiet, if not they gon' tell on you. And the ones you least expect to be the ones that do. Only dead ones around me don't need no one new. I ain't never slippin', chopper stick to me like glue. Better move quiet, if not they gon' tell on you. And the ones you least expect to be the ones that do. Only dead ones around me don't need no one new. I ain't never slippin', chopper stick to me like glue.
I'm actually, shout out Squad Silk too, Free Squad Silk, cause that song I can't front. I don't know that man through a hole in the wall. That man don't know me through a hole in the wall. But what he did was genius, and I like shit like that. Like, man, you went out and you named every artist that's popping in every hood around your district. Troy, Schenectady, Albany, even these little artists that is in like Glennsville and these, like, who knows, Saratoga, these spots ain't even lit. He got lit. Like, he had this song going through the birds. That's smart. Like, and you know, he said his little bar talking about dead mans, mention my son. So, you know, I had to come back with son. I wasn't busy to throw a whole visual out there and all that, but I'm glad he did that. Definitely sparked and gave a lot of people attention and the 518 attention in general. So actually, I thank that man. That shit was lit.
40, gotta knock them off. Taking to the coast where I never toast. Where these niggas writing make me know. Selling the trap, moving coast. Can't stop till I see me a pause. Remember nights I was living on floors. Had to play the block, I wanted more. It was overtime, I had to score. Through the phase, she gave me the draws. For me, cause she know I'm boss.
6 months. I see myself throwing y'all at least another 5 more visuals. I'm just trying to focus on my resume, really. Like, I got everything. I feel like I got everything that someone would need, but now I just got to do me now. I got to work more on myself, start finessing my craft more, just putting in that real overtime, like getting on that crunch mode, that fourth quarter vibes, like really just start focusing on marketing myself more, writing and crafting my music more, get better, just better. I just gotta get better and better. There's no sitting around thinking this shit easy. Like, this shit ain't easy. Like, 6 months, I'm not gonna be capping like, oh, I'm on, I'm lit. Like, nah, that's not reality. I mean, it could happen. If it do, it do. But right now, I'm focused on getting features and working on my craft, just getting better. In the next 6 months, I at least won't have another tape out and a couple other dope visuals and features for y'all.
D-Mark
At the end of the day. I mean, where I'm from, people don't get hurt or make it. Like, no one gets seen out here. So even if it sounds crazy me saying this, but if I was offered a label and they wasn't trying to do like a distribution deal and they really trying to do an advancement, like they trying to offer me money, because some people don't understand it, so if they trying to offer me money and get money back, then I mean I have to be a real solid deal. Like, what deal, who would I be signing with? What else comes with the deal? Because like, I was just offered a deal with Interscope Records. They want to offer me $115,000, $100,000 advance, and $15,000 cash signing bonus for 6 months contract, and I would have to drop 2 tapes. or 2 EPs with them during that time. And I was thinking about it. I'm just like, if one person gonna look at you, then there's multiple other routes you can go, or you could just stay what you're doing, keep going and do it independently. Like these other artists like G Herbo, Chance the Rapper and shit like that. Chance the Rapper turned down $10 million label deal just because he knew how to finesse it and work the system. So I mean, I don't know. If get back to what I was saying, like if I was offered a high enough deal where I could have to pay them back, and I know I will get on to the point where I'll be good, I'll still be in my back, then yeah, I signed a deal to open the doors up for everyone out here. Definitely. But would I rather do it independently? Of course, who would it? I don't gotta speak to no one besides my accountants and my management. But yeah, I mean, if it was a good enough deal to kick the door open for 518, I'll take the deal right now. As long as I don't gotta sell my soul.
Hey, pulling up on her, I'm doing it badly. She got a man, I don't care about her. I be the one to bring fair about her. Hey, I be the one to bring fair about her.
You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Knuckles Brimm. Brimm with 2 M's. BRIMM. Don't forget the 2 M's. I don't really be on nothing else. I'm not goofy. I don't be on Twitter and shit like that. I don't want to gossip. I be on Facebook promoting my shit. I be on Instagram. And then I let everyone else promote me myself.
We Brimm. We blood. We blood. Fuck everybody.